What would you do if the very people you called your best friends started laughing at you instead of lifting you up? Today's letter is from Maya. Dearest Candace, I never thought I'd be writing something like this, but here I am, because lately my heart feels heavier than it should. I feel like my own friends are ganging up on me and I don't know what to do about it. You see, I have two friends, Samantha and Rachel. We've been inseparable for as long as I can remember. The three of us were the kind of kids who shared lunches, copied each other's homework when one forgot, and made ridiculous inside jokes that only we could understand. We grew up together, almost like sisters. But now we're in our senior year, and somehow everything feels different. It started out as something small, something I thought was harmless. One day after a test, we were comparing our grades. My chemistry score wasn't as high as theirs. It was still passing, just not perfect. I expected them to tease me a little, maybe laugh it off. But their laughter felt different. Instead of, haha, that's funny, it was more like, you're not good enough. At first I brushed it aside. I even laughed with them, but then it happened again and again. Suddenly, every small thing about me, my grade, my outfit, even the way I said something turned into a punchline. It was subtle, but it hurt. And the worst part, it wasn't one friend doing it. It was both of them. Almost like they were teaming up against me. Soon I noticed other things too. They started whispering to each other, sharing secrets that I wasn't part of. Little jokes would come up, and I'd ask, what's so funny? They'd just smile and say, oh, it's nothing. But it was always something. Just never something they wanted me to know. That's when I started to wonder if I was really their friend or if I was just there, the third wheel, the outsider who never quite fit in, even though I thought I did. The breaking point came when I decided I wanted to audition for the cheering squad. For weeks, I'd been practicing in my room, learning routines from videos online, and building the courage to finally go for it. It wasn't about being popular, it was about proving to myself that I could stand on a stage, smile, and show my spirit. When I told Samantha and Rachel, I expected them to cheer me on. I thought maybe they'd help me practice or give me the encouragement I needed, but instead, they looked at me like I was crazy. They told me not to do it. They said it would be embarrassing if I didn't make it. And then the truth came out. The real reason they didn't want me to audition was because they didn't have the guts to audition. And if they weren't doing it, then apparently I wasn't allowed to either. That's when I realized something painful. My friends weren't lifting me up. They were holding me back. And for once, I didn't listen. I went to the audition anyway. I stood there in front of the judges, nervous as could be, but I gave it everything I had. And Candace, I made the team. The moment they posted the list and I saw my name on it, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time, proud of myself. It was the best decision I've ever made in my friendship with them, because for once I chose me. Since then, I've started doing more things on my own. I no longer wait for their opinions before making choices. If I want to join an activity, I do it. If I want to wear something, I wear it. And slowly, I've started to realize that maybe I don't need their approval to feel like I belong. But here's the thing, Candace, I feel guilty. I never told Samantha and Rachel how much their words hurt me. I never told them how it felt to be laughed at for my grades or excluded from their secrets or stopped from chasing my dreams. I just quietly pulled away. I stopped asking to be included. I stopped sharing parts of myself with them. I left them in the dark. And now, I don't know what's right. Should I confront them and tell them how I feel? Should I let them know that their so-called jokes weren't funny? That their silence cut deeper than they thought? That I auditioned in spite of them because I refused to let them hold me down? Or should I just let it go? Keep moving forward with my life, with my new opportunities, and leave the past where it belongs. Candace, I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to hurt them. But I also don't want to keep living in a friendship where I feel small. So, I'm asking you, and everyone listening, what should I do? Should I fight for this friendship? Or should I finally set myself free?